Hello, everybody. Back to just kind of share some emotions, what I've been going through. I just feel like I need to talk to somebody. Past few days has been, or past week period, it's been like all over the place. I've been angry. I've been crying. I've been everything but happy. I'm gonna get my phone fixed. My camera is so messed up. um, First and foremost, and all my anger and everything I was going through, it took me right back to how I was totally getting off track about what this was really all about. I totally had forgot what it was all about. And he took me back to, a few of the videos that I posted on this page from another page of what this was about. And it's his children that he's so concerned about. And this is just my assignment in spiritual warfare. Other people got other parts of it. I mean, it's not what the whole story is about. It's just what my personal assignment was. And that's what I was losing track of. I mean, I was to the point I was just like empathizing with my family and saying to God, like, I see why they lost faith in you. Maybe why they didn't want me to lose faith in you. Stay in my fairy tale mindset of you. Because it takes so long for you to show up. And it seems like everybody might have quit right before that hour you were about to show up. I promised I would hang in there. Do or die. For real. He wanted me to appeal to the congregation members about grabbing their loved ones who have been excommunicated from the church and bringing them back home before things got really bad, before it got too late. And that the curse that was put on their excommunicated family members, that love would break the curse. And again, that is like the beauty of it all, is that it doesn't just break that curse. Love breaks all curses. All of them. And I just sit back and thought how empty my life has been for the past 5 years. Because I'm such a loving person, love-giving person. Not just a loving, but just, the need to just love on somebody. Especially my children, my grandchildren. I don't want to drop all this love on just a stranger. I love my family. I love my sisters. I'm gonna be real honest, Jeff and Truman. I don't give a fuck about you. You guys can get the fuck away from my family. I want my sisters back. We have the blessing. We do. We have the blessing that we carry on the family. And we don't have to let the story end the way it's ended. We can choose differently. We can choose love. My heart wants to forgive. But in order to forgive, you gotta have the understanding. What went wrong. So don't ever go wrong again. I miss you guys so much. Yeah, play hard like I don't. I want my children. I want to touch my children. I want to touch them. I want to touch my family. It is my connection. It is who I am. I want you guys to see what went wrong. I want you to want to fix it. I want you to want to set the example. Jehovah said, there's nothing new up under the sun by the way of man's suffering. The reason he said that is because what has already been set forth as far as energies are concerned. I might have to start walking around the lights getting dim. Hold on a sec, guys. What he meant by that is that the cycles of energy that flows around the earth, they have a cycle. They're always flowing around the earth. And when those energies experience humans who also have an energy, the same event happens over and over again. The same type of humans are going to respond to those energies the same way. Kind of where predictions come from. It's not really a prediction. It's just, Jonathan Nash, laws of relativity. People aren't really psychic. It's just like you put some basic common sense to some logic and you got relativity and then there you go. You can figure pretty much what the end of the story is going to be. Past behavior, best predictor of future outcome. It's not hard to figure what my family role is in the story, what my role is. We can go back in history as far back as biblical times and see this story play out the same way over and over and over again. But just because it's always been this way doesn't mean it always has to be this way. Or can we change it? Isn't that what free will is? We got the ability to change it. We got the intelligence of a human mind to look at it and say, oh, wait, hold that motherfucker. I lived long enough to say this is my second time through it. I don't want to have to keep going through this. Or do something epic. Stand out. Change the formula. And change the future of this energy current. So the next time, when this energy current passes over your great-grandchildren, it don't have to be the same old outcome. Especially if it's a bad one. Especially if you don't like your role in that energy event. I wrote a letter to you guys early on when I knew what was going on. We don't have to be the story in the new scrolls that show same story. Those who do right, this is what you get. Those who do wrong, this is what happens. We get to be the first story in the book of the last days. The book of the chosen ones. Y'all chosen. Y'all chosen too. Maybe not for the best part of the story, but you're still fucking chosen. You don't have to be on the bad side of this. Nobody has to be on the bad side. Not one single person has to be on the bad side. This story could end fairy tale because we're the writers of it. All of us are presented with the same variables, possibilities, and choices. And how all of us choose creates the formula of the end of the story. Jehovah never picks the end. Humans always do. Allows us to read about all the ones who before us behaved in those conditions. They would never been smart enough or courageous enough or bold enough to say, hey, no, 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 that's not my story. I wasn't born for that. I rewrite the story if it's not to my liking. Five years of sitting in just negative, poisonous, polluted energy. Waiting for the healing to start. Never healing anything from you guys that wants to heal. Wants to just look at what went wrong and fix it. You just want to be ashamed. Walk away. Pretend like ain't nothing ever happened. Because you never own anything. And allow this cursing, the new cursing, to continue through the bloodline. Because true enough, this one probably have a stronger impact on this energy event than the last one. I'm tired of being in pain. I'm ready for a miracle. Now Jehovah done told us plenty of times. It's up to us. And if you keep going to ask him, he's not going to get it because what? Who did he put in charge? Jesus. You're talking to the wrong person for a long time. Getting mad at the wrong person for a long time. Ah, moment, yes, I heard you, Jehovah. I just got it. I got it. That was a private conversation. Me and Jehovah. Then it was just something that just came to me. I'm like, woo, okay. So it's up to us. You know what you want to do. When Jehovah had me review some older videos, I just was reminded of how I felt It was just me and him fighting that battle, getting the message out because I was the only one talking about it, trying to help the people get protected. And family, those of you who know what I was saying was true, you actually participated in the gang stalking. You don't have to stay there. You still got time to put God's children back on the list before there is no list. And they're stuck forever without protection. You can't protect them. If you can't do nothing else, please tell the truth. Poor Jehovah, his heart is breaking. Breaking. Please. That's what I'm sitting up here getting mad at him and telling him, I'm empathizing with you guys because you obviously didn't show up for them at some point in life and they turned their back on you. Maybe they didn't want the only person who actually believed in love in the family to go through the realization that even with love it didn't work. Well, no, I know that it's just because y'all didn't hold out long enough. And yeah, he'll drag your ass. It's believe me. But it was all about me. What I was going through. How I don't want to keep living like this. How this is not what I signed up for. And he took me back to videos where I promised the congregation. I'd be here to help them heal. He's enlightened me on ways that they can heal. How to bring love in a very dark place. And no matter how bad it is, or whatever is going on. We have love. Even the people in, what do you call it, 1920s, during the Depression. Family. Dawn, you remember some years back at one of the circuit assemblies, a brother said it's essential to human survival. Food, clothing, shelter. And that the devil has an all-out assault to destroy the family. Because in the last days, like what I'm going through right now, many could survive that. I know I'm a rare breed, and I know that was through the Holy Spirit that I'm able to breathe because of my assignment. But if I'm just the average Joe Blow just trying to make it, I don't think anybody could have made it. And I'm still trying to make it. With no clear, obvious reason to hang on other than faith. in the unseen. That he's gonna show up. Either way I die. If you don't show up, I'm gonna die with a broken heart. If I quit, I'm gonna die with a broken heart. Because I'll be without him either way. But if I stay, there's a chance he do show up. I remember one when he was convincing me about the witchcraft. And I was like, yeah, you must be the devil. Because we don't believe that shit. And ooh, the way he showed me, it was like, okay, well, what we gonna do about it? it was horrible. Then he showed me my power. I was on the clock. I can do that. For real. I can do that. The first thing I said to him, oh, Jehovah, could you please prepare my father? Because I can't wait to talk to him about this. But he won't believe me. He'll believe I'm dealing with the demons. Could you prepare him? You know what Jehovah told me? Yeah, I already know. I didn't know what he was talking about then. This is all the stuff I know now. Back then, y'all didn't have nothing to do with this shit. I was still in denial. But I just trusted that he said, he already knows. That's right. The sad part about it was that no one to share it with. All the stuff I want to share with my children, my grandchildren. That Jehovah taught me what we're supposed to do as parents, grandparents. Get that treasure on. Inheritance down to the family. I'm asking y'all to believe again. Believe in love. Believe in him. Because he broke me down. Because when I started empathizing with you guys, he was like, okay, you're getting there. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm getting there? You shouldn't want me to empathize with them. Because it's really against you. They want me to care. You want me to get back into the caring. Open that part in my heart that I care. So I can get to this part. Remembering against all odds. You got love. It can do amazing things. Most importantly, it can forgive. It can ask for forgiveness. It can repair. If you ever want to feel it again. Because I know all that hatred you guys had to conjure in order to be so evil. It's leaving you. Them demons ain't gonna sit here and party with y'all while y'all getting punished. It's leaving. And a hold in your heart. It's gonna be living for life. You gonna heal? I got a lot of love again, but I've been holding on to it for 5 years with no one to give it to. I don't care about your fucking husband. These narcissistic men came in and destroyed the purity of us. Because even what Jerome has done, we were still pure. Because of Carol. Carol, know I say. You're my sisters. I'm a Fowler. And that's it. We've come through so much. So much. To let these men come in our lives and destroy us. They're all the devils. They're all evil. They're all outsiders. They are not us. They do not have our blood. They do not have our